It's Motivation Friday. Let's do this. Check it out. I've been buying material. This workbench is going down. That's right. We're going to start this series on how to build a beginner workbench. And again, it's going to end up being a series so I could give instructional and also re-go through the beginner tool options and actually give instructions and maybe some tips I use. So this is going to turn into a series. Oh yeah, but this is going down. I got the material. We're going to do this, all right. Let me bring you up in here, set you down. Oh, I'm excited. Well, anyways, want to bring you a Motivation Friday video, and want to talk about being able to stick with a plan. You know, finding your start. It's important to have a plan to get you going. And sometimes in that plan, you need to be able to, maybe I talked about this notebook and being able to write down, you know, what's going to get you there. Sometimes it's good, maybe in this notebook, go a few pages in, you know, write your goal. Even if it's something simple as this workbench. At the end at this goal, to build a workbench. Now all these pages before that, you can come up with your plan on what's going to get you there to your workbench. But the reason why you can write it here and not the beginning is because sometimes you don't want to look at the finish line until you done past it, and then you can just keep on going. Start your new goals. Keep going. Keep moving forward. So you need to focus on what's going to get you here. So write it this way so you don't look at it no more. But then focus on what's going to get you there. Building a workbench. Okay, we need a workbench, so we might not have a workbench. So also write that down. Write what's going to keep you from getting to your goal or what you're wanting to do. And write it down on these pages before that. So you can start out overcoming the obstacles that's going to get you to your goal. You can recognize what's going to stop you or hinder you. Excuse the door. I think he's trying to put his input in too. The wind's blowing the door around. But anyways, so you just start out. Okay, we need a workbench. So obviously we might not have a workbench. So being able to come up with some options, which I'm going to bring up in the start of this series, is some options you might need to use after you buy your material and stuff, or while you're going out getting material, getting some stuff that allow you to do your cuts on and, you know, up off the ground enough where you might still be bent over, but at least you have room to maneuver the saw and tape measure and be able to build your first workbench. So, you know, some options is maybe a couple folding chairs and straddle across them, and I've had to do that, and I'm going to bring these options. Another thing is you can stack tires up. Tires are free, and it's not the most stablest option, but you could write this down. Okay, don't have a work surface to work on, but this is what I could do until I build my work surface, and then I could just use my work surface. Then if you had those options, sometimes you could use that as your kind of secondary work surface. So then, okay, being able to measure, well, that's buying the measuring tapes. Being able to cut, buying saws. You know, being able to cut square, buying carpenter squares. Everything that you're going to need to get you to your goal, write it down so you have a plan, and then just follow it, and then come up with a step 1, a step 2, a step 3, a step 4, and then as you're reaching past these steps, as you're overcoming these goals, You know, just go ahead and rip the paper out. You know, you achieved it. You're going to move forward. You're going to keep going. And eventually you're going to reach that page and you're going to have to complete a project that's it's there. You reached your goal. You made a workbench. And you know what? Now you can start your new goals. Now you got more pages. Okay, I want to build me a little box to keep my tools in. So that's your next goal. Go a few pages in. Write your goals out. And then write what's going to get you there. And follow that plan of attack. Once you reach your goals, you'll have your little box, you know, to keep your tools in. And then you can store it with your workbench. So then you're ready for your next goal. Your next goal. And that's why, you know, you got this whole notebook. You can keep on going. That's why I say, you know, run your race at your pace. And don't look at the finish line until you done past it, and then just keep on going, because there's more opportunities. There's more ways to improve. So I'll always keep, you know, just one step at a time, and you will get there. I promise you, you will get there. You may not get there as fast as other people, and you may not look as pretty as some people, but you will get there, and it will be your time. So I hope this encourages you, you know, to come up with a plan, to stick with the plan, have a plan of attack, and find your start. Find your start and reach your goals. You have a good one. I also want to take the opportunity to again give thanks to all the channels out there that is doing things right, and also channels that has been supporting this channel just by, you know, leaving positive comments in the comment section and letting me be a part of their channel. And so there's a whole bunch to list, and it's hard to just try and pick one. I was going to do one each week, but man, every one of these deserves equal recognition, so it's hard to pick one. So I'm going to try and leave them in the comment section, or not the comment, the description below. I'm going to try and make so that maybe you could click on them as a link. I'm still learning how to do that process off my computer, so I apologize if they're not where you could click on them, but I hope you could still look in the description below, and I hope you could check their channels out. They may not all be for you, but I hope you subscribe to them anyways. And if they're not really what you're looking for, you know, you don't have to hit the bells, and that way you won't get notified every time, but you subscribing would still help them out. They've been helping me out, so I just want to return the favor and, you know, help them out too. So if you can, try and click on their pages and give them a subscribe. And if you like what they're doing, and if you like what I'm doing, just hit the little bells. After you subscribe, a little bell icon will pop up. Hit that, and every time we pop out new videos, you'll get the notifications, and you'll be able to jump in like right in there. So and you know, all us YouTube creators, and I'm especially really enjoying being able to communicate through the comment section. So leave comments and words of encouragement. You know, I'm learning that there's a lot of work that goes in on these YouTube videos, so I'm even appreciating more their effort, because, you know, they're really doing their thing. So please check out the description and check out these channels. I really appreciate them, and I hope you do too. Again, you have a good weekend, and find your start and reach your goals. You have a good one.